Hello guys, welcome back to the AGROS channel. Today we are back with another topic from the pathology course. So without doing any delay, let's start the video. Today we are going to see the meaning or character of the diseases. First on the list is downy mildew. Downy mildew, as you know, it is a fungal disease. Okay, downy mildew, powdery mildew, this both are a fungal disease. And what are the characteristics of them? In downy mildew, we will see a downy growth on the lower surface of the leaves. Okay, remember the lower surface of the leaves. And powdery mildew, we see dusty or powdery appearance on the upper surface of the plants. Remember, in downy mildew, it is in the lower surface, and in the powdery mildew it is upper surface. Powdery mildew, okay, it is in the upper surface, but in the downy mildew it is in the lower surface. Remember this thing. Okay, next we are going to see is rust. Rust is due to the rusty appearance, it is called rust. Okay, when the disease happens, it appears like rust has taken place on the plant. So the rusty appearance is seen and appear as relatively small pustules of spores. Okay, after and apart from this, rust can be categorized into two parts: autoecious rust and heteroecious rust. In autoecious rust, it completes its life cycle on the same host, but in the heteroecious, it does not complete its life cycle on the same host. In fact, it requires more than one host. Okay, so example of autoecious rust is linseed rust, and which is caused by the Melamsora lini. Okay, and in the wheat rust, which is example of heteroecious rust, is caused by the Puccinia species. Next is anthracnose. The characteristics is dark ulcer-like lesions on the stem and pods. Remember, stem and pods. Okay. Next is smut. The characteristic is sooty or charcoal-like powder is present. Okay, sooty or charcoal-like powder means black color. It's present. Okay, plants shows black or purplish black dusty mass. Okay, black or purplish black dusty mass composed of the fungus spores, particularly ovulatory part of the floral organs. In smut, what we saw, it is sooty and charcoal like powder. Okay. Next, you remember from charcoal, it is black. So black or purplish black dusty mass is seen where it is seen in the ovulatory part of the floral organs. Next is white blister. White blisters, what? White blisters, white color should be there. So white powdery mass or spores is present. Okay, and from blister we can understand that blister like particles or pustules should be there. Okay, in rust we saw that relatively small pustules are present, but in white blisters we see blister like pustules. Okay, the shape of the pustule is blister like, and it is of white powdery mass of spores. Okay, which is the fungus. Okay, next is scab, refers to the roughened or crust like lesions of or to freckled appearance of the diseased organ. Next is sclerotia. Sclerotia is a compact, often hard mass of dormant fungus mycelium. It is the hard crust of the dormant fungus mycelium. Okay. Phyllody is a serious problem of system. Transformation of floral part in green leafy structures takes place in this disease. Okay. In phyllody, the transformation of the floral parts into green leafy structures takes place. Remember this thing. Then in etiolation is nothing but loss of green color or the chlorophyll due to prolonged exposure to darkness. Okay. Next is exudation. Exudation is the masses of bacterial cells ooze out to surface of affected plants parts and form some drops of smear Okay. Chlorosis yellowing of leaves due to the lack of chlorophyll. Yellowing of leaves due to lack of chlorophyll. What is chlorosis? Chlorosis is yellowing of leaves due to lack of chlorophyll. So we will see next necrosis. It refers to the death of tissues or cells, then hyper, then hyperplasia, and then there are two words interrelated. One is hyperplasia, and the next is the hypertrophy. Okay, hyperplasia hyperplasia relates to the overgrowth due to increase in number of cells of organs. Okay, and hypertrophy relates to the overgrowth due to increase in size of cells. Okay, remember here it is number of cells, and here it is size of cells. Okay, remember this thing. Next comes the reason why they are overgrowth is there. First, in hyperplasia, that is due to the cell division, and in hypertrophy, next comes the curl. As the name suggests, the leaves become curled or twisted or arched. Okay, so next comes the wilt. Wilt is, normal wilt, that is just drooping down of the leaves or the drying of the leaves. Okay, next we see is the dumping off, in which the stem is affected near the soil, and it is happens in the seedling stage, and it is due to the pythium spp. Okay, next in blight, burnt like appearances on plant parts occurs, and in canker, dead areas in the bark. Remember, in necrosis also dead areas are there, but it is happens in the leaves. Okay, but in canker it happens in the bark or the cortex of the stem of woody plants. Okay, next comes the dieback. Next comes the dieback, in which dying of twigs and branches of plants takes place. Okay, and it happen, as the name suggests, dieback, it happens from top to backwards. Okay, so it is the name given as dieback.